Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano, and this is a short warm-up in the key of E major. This warm-up is patterned after the music literacy program in the United States, so you can actually use this to prepare for your exam. However, this is a great beginner warm-up no matter where you live. This is the key of E major. There's 4 sharps. We're going to do the major scale 4 different ways. The first way we're going to do it is a tetrachord scale, and in this scale, it's great because each hand has the same combination of whole steps and half steps. So each hand, we're not going to use the thumbs for this, will have whole, whole, half, and then a whole step in between the second finger. So it will look like this: whole step, half step, between the hands, whole step, and then the same pattern again: whole step, half step. Let's do that up and down. Here's way number 2 for the scale, right hand alone. Those same notes we just did. The fingering is what I call 3 + 5. We're going to cross under after finger 3. Right hand, we'll go nice and slow. 1, 2, cross under 3 with thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down. 3, 2, 1, cross with 3. Quickly. Left hand, same thing, except start with finger 5 and we'll cross with 3. Slowly. 5, 4, back down. Quickly. Way number 4, hands together. When we put hands together, I tell my students something's always happening on 3. So that means one finger is crossing under or the other finger is crossing over. Hands together. Right hand under 3. Left hand over 3. Back down. Left hand under 3. Right hand over 3. Quickly. Part 2 of the warm-up is locking in what's called the tonic and the dominant chords. That's the 1 chord and the 5 chord. We make these chords by just using the notes of the scale, and the 1 chord is an E chord because that's the first note of the scale. So if I'm moving up my scale, these are my scale notes, and I'm just going to play every other note. That's the 1 chord: E, G sharp, and B. And I'm going to do the same for the dominant chord. So let's come back to this tetrachord scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's our scale notes. And if I'm going to scoot over, our second scale note is F sharp. That's how you find the dominant. So that's the 5 chord. So let's just do that one more time. We've got E. Now put your thumb where your pinky was. B major, 5, dominant, back to E, tonic. Left hand, same thing. E major, 5 is going to go where 1 was. Get your thumb in there on that black key. 5, B major, and back down to 1. Hands together. 1, 5, 1. Notice the shared note between a 1 chord and a 5 chord is the B, or the 5th note of the scale. Shared note of B major is important as we move to part 3 of the warm-up, which is a chord progression. So we're going to take those same chords and we're going to slightly alter that 5 chord. We're actually going to add another note to it to make it what's called a 5/7 chord. Again, we're just going to add the note that's a third higher than that in the scale. We're going to actually play this 5 chord in a different position, the position that has the B on the top. So I'm just going to put that B on the top right now. And the other thing we're going to do to this chord is we're going to leave out this F sharp and just make it a 3-note chord. So the way this chord progression is going to work, we're going to start with our 1 chord, our E major in root position. Then the thumb is going to move down a half step to D sharp. And then instead of playing finger 3, we're going to play finger 4. And there, that gives us that 5-7, that dominant 7 chord. And then we're going to just go back. Let's do that one more time. E major, 1, tonic, 5-7, B7. Let's do that with the left hand. Left hand will be same notes, just feel a little bit differently. Hands together. Bottoms move down a half step, switching to finger 2 and 4. Part 4 of the warm-up, what we're going to do is take again this tonic chord, and instead of playing it at the same time like we've just done, we're going to play the notes one at a time. And what we're going to do is we're going to take turns left, right, and then the left hand is going to cross over at an angle and play this tonic note, E, first note of the scale, on the top with finger 2. Notice I'm not playing it like this, I'm playing it sideways, okay? So left, right, cross, then get the left hand back down. Let's do that again with the pedal. Maybe getting a little louder. Finally, part 5 of the warm-up is what's called intervals. The interval is a distance between 2 notes. So what we're doing is we're finding the intervals from tonic, which is the bottom note of the scale, and we're just going to play every scale note with that bottom tonic note. So we've got the interval of a second, we've got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then we're going to scoot that top note up 1 to the 6th. Back down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So play the fingers where they're at until you get to the 5th, then scoot that one up. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands together. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You have just completed the E major warm-up. I hope that you found it helpful, and please look for future videos like this so you can get confident in all 12 keys. As always, I appreciate it if you subscribe or share or mention on your social media this channel if you like this detailed sort of piano teaching. If you really like it, you can even donate to the channel so I can allot more time to create more content like this. You can see in the description how to do that, either through PayPal or YouTube Super Thanks. If you've watched my videos before, you know I love to know where you're from, and please leave that for me in the comments, and I will look for you in the next video. Thanks again for watching.